landmark decision, a New York judge has scheduled January 10th as the sentencing date for Donald Trump in the criminal case involving hush money payments to adult film actor Stormy Daniels. Take a look at this. What next for Donald Trump is the big question, as he is going to be sentenced before he even makes his way to, well, the Oval Office in the White House. And though the U.S. president-elect is unlikely to face jail time or other penalties, Justice Juan Merchan's ruling means Donald Trump will be required to appear at a court hearing just 10 days before his January 20th inauguration. It's an unprecedented scenario in the country's history, mind you. Before Trump, no U.S. president, former or sitting, had been charged with or convicted of a crime. Donald Trump can choose to attend the sentencing virtually if he doesn't want to make a big paper headline with the paps around him. The judge also wrote that a sentence of unconditional discharge would be, quote unquote, the most viable solution. And that also means no custody, monetary fine, or probation. But nonetheless, optics, just 10 days before the president-elect is going to be sworn in as the United States' president.
A judge has ordered Donald Trump to be sentenced on January 10th for his criminal conviction over hush money paid to a porn star, though the U.S. president-elect is unlikely to face jail time or other penalties. Justice Juan Merchan's ruling means Trump will be required to appear at a court hearing just 10 days before his January 20th inauguration. It's an unprecedented scenario in the country's history. Before Trump, no U.S. president, former or sitting, had been charged with or convicted of a crime. Trump can choose to attend the sentencing virtually. The judge wrote that a sentence of unconditional discharge would be the most viable solution. That means no custody, monetary fine, or probation. A Trump spokesperson said in a statement there should be no sentencing in the case, as it, quote, should have never been brought. The case stems from a $130,000 payment Trump's then-lawyer made to adult film actor Stormy Daniels. The payment was for her silence before the 2016 election about a sexual encounter she said she had with Trump, who denies it. A Manhattan jury in May found Trump guilty of falsifying business records to cover up the payment. In announcing his sentencing plan, the judge denied Trump's motion to dismiss the case. Merchan said setting aside the jury's verdict would, quote, undermine the rule of law in immeasurable ways. The judge also criticized what he called Trump's unrelenting and unsubstantiated attacks against the integrity of the criminal proceeding. He said Trump's character and history relating to his public statements against the justice system were considered in deciding on his motion, saying, quote, in that vein, it does not weigh in his favor.